Gogoroth here again with another exciting episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. In the last episode, there were some hardware issues that caused me to lose all the video, but not the audio. If you're watching in the future, it should be fine. The other video, the recap video I'm going to make, should be there. But some things have happened since last time I played. Sakura's secret's out, Kyoko still hates me, Byakuya got slapped, and it was amazing, and the best day of my young life. And then Toko in retaliation attacked Hina, and now Sakura is pissed at Toko, and things are escalating. Someone gonna die. Kyoko? I totally forget what we were going to talk about. Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
Oh, it's fine. Okay, good. Well, good. I can sleep now.
Whew.
Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You're only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. Yes, that's actually exactly what he was thinking. Hopefully that makes sense to you? Yeah? To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Damn it! How is that arrogant, really? It's a little naive and sensitive. Maybe it's too sensitive, but is it really arrogant? Because ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. If that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
Fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. No, you
And
haven't. Yes, you did.
Anyway,
It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thanks. Alright, hopefully that, there's no point in going someplace else now. Does she have more to say? Okay. I feel like the conversation could have just continued, but okay. What is it you want to talk to me about?
indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Oh my gosh.
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out. Now who's keeping secrets? I guess, but...
shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going? With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, saying at a brisk pace, I don't feel like we're partners here. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence, I chased her, and eventually we arrived. Back here again? So there's something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right, it has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him, I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Alright, let's talk to the computer. Hello. So, is this the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough? No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What do you want to ask us? Ask us. Oh yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network. Yes!
What?
I'm pretty sure I brought this up at some point. What? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, why? You said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work? I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So, to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of the school, the only I can help is if you connect me to the school network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you, and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why,
still.
but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. I am an inhuman AI. So it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
Good logic. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. Okay. It was just too committed. Too admirable. What a weird line that was. Too fragile.
Hey,
Remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah?
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko, to be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind really will notice.
Makoto.
Let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. No,
Hey.
we need to do this. Makoto, just deal with it. We need answers. He's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
Now,
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? No, she has him.
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I wanna believe in myself.
I believe in you, little man.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
listen.
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice.
That's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. That's it, the secret room you told me about. I don't think there's any network connections there, but... I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to a network from there. Oh, I guess I'm wrong. However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. Then it's all over. You're right,
That's what we have to do.
but despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
I agree. Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do this. Makoto, I don't know what you think you're wearing, but your pockets aren't that deep.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you.
So then,
Let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles. He has touch sensors? Shh, you can't talk right now. We're gonna move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react. See, I'm wondering if we're going to get into a situation where we need him to talk, but he's not going to because we aren't in that room yet.
Makoto.
We may have signed our own death warrant. In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there,
However,
assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. All we can do is go and check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. And that was on the 3rd floor? I thought someone was around here.
Hey.
Makoto.
Why?
What? Where is this coming from? Are you sure the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again.
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go! Oh, it's a show. For the cameras. She was so forceful, I thought I made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you still standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay,
So
I'm
then-
going. And be thorough. I'm counting on you. First, you have to find a network cable. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Gotcha! Yeah, it is. Good job. I immediately got to work. I pulled the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little while longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me. I was about to leave. I said I'd leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us as friends. Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the, documents were gone. Just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure.
What?
Yes. So, we're just going to split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Oh no, you sound like Byakuya. Wait a minute. Take off that mask.
Ugh.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I had more I want to talk to you about. Like, what are you going to do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done. It's true.
However,
The way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should
So-
we... If we can find some new clue, that will likely change the... If we can find some new clue, that will likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why Alter Ego...
correct.
All we can do is wait, and believe in our friends. And why the fuck did you mention Alter Ego in the hallway? Man, if I was her, I'd be pissed at him all the time, too. I'm kinda tired, so I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Alter Ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, I completely dozed off. Huh? Oh! There's someone at the door! The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Real world. Those two words together. Always so difficult.
Makoto.
Makoto, get out here. What's going on?
Indeed.
He just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. What? Oh. She said for us to come to the rec room. Okay, let's hurry. Another body. Hina, what's up? Makoto! Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Says something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? there was a window in the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair, like she's bowing her head?
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past, and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. Oh man, this isn't good. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? If we break in, we'll be violating school regulations. We're going to force our way in.
Wrong.
I just said the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room doesn't have a lock. Then why? It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair?
In other words.
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in. Yes, that's what she's saying. Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here. Oh man, Sakura. No, she ain't. Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom. In the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please.
Come on, please, hurry! Okay, you two, stand back. I'm sure the pieces of glass are going to come into play later. Stick my hand through the now open window and start jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... Oh, she's smiling. All I felt was cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body, and then... Damn you, Monokuma.
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
I like Sakura.
Danganronpa.
She's one of my favorites.
Sakura's.
I'm sorry.
Sakura's.
Kyoko's eyes are pretty intense.
Dead? She's really dead?
I'm sorry. I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse? Or a reaction? Oh, Hina. I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I... Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed while I stood there, unable to do a thing. Time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Okay, get out.
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh? It's hard to muster the energy for that voice.
I see.
I actually ripped that damn grin off your face. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say? No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It was one of you. Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, one of you killed Sakura.
What?
You're accusing us before we even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it. You know it? Jeez. I didn't know your power level increased by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
The Monokuma file.
And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that, hold on. There's something I want to ask you. It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura? Huh? Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank goodness for that, it saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that. I gotta tell ya, I was actually pretty worried. Now she would have ripped you in half. I mean, she'd violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So, I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe ya one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie. Before you get all pissy party at me, you better figure out who did it first. Cause, I mean, your lives are all on the line, right? Despicable.
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one?
I won't forgive you.
I hate him. I hate this whole thing. I don't want to say the line. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Hate him so much. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. You know, I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina's guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order? Fine, I'll stay behind. That's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say. Which is, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
It's your fault.
One of you killed Sakura. I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. All lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with a splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hero, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided!
Calm down.
I know you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine. I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally. Who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Alright, let's begin the investigation then. Yeah, same as all the other investigations. Nothing's changed. Okay. So, Monokuma file. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There was evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point, the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
so
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside, and there was no way in or out until he broke the window, that's like zero escape, right? I see what you did there.
in other words,
In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. You have to spell it out. I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this? Are you curious to hear more about a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
Oh, I don't want to know. I watched a lot of television. And I got this. I know what a locked room is.
Teals the room.
Correct. In other words,
Contraption from outside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that. But in this case, it doesn't seem to fit.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up.
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that.
it's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all.
In
Not a
other
locked room?
words,
And by that I mean there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Do you think we can cross that one off too?
Indeed,
I believe so, yes.
it's true.
Okay.
It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Yeah. It looks like some kind of wrapper?
Huh?
Ah, that's... Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well,
Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after you left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a bit, little. So you gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You like them that much?
I mean,
But I want Sakura to get the chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor. You know. What?
However,
I meant to look at the chair. Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a
It's
fight. And she didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
certainly.
What's all this? There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room.
So,
Looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments. So, poison?
wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I was... Oh. Was I doing the wrong voice? Was I not paying attention? I know. But still, this protein can... It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab has all kinds of health stuff, including poison. Which isn't health stuff. So, it wouldn't be included in that list. I can't speak.
Just a second.
But that's strange. What is?
Hey,
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. There must be parts of the window I broke to get inside. But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. So someone kicked it around when they came in.
so...
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it will become an important clue later on. Shards of glass scattered all over the chair Sakura was sitting on. It's a bottle. There, the top, the bottom, yeah. Well, my bad. I made all the dialogue completely pointless. Something else on the ground? What the hell is that? A Monokuma figure? From the, the same shelf full of magazines. Maybe from, I should finish my thought. Maybe from the vending machine? Or the Monokuma game? Why I get all those prizes I try to win people's affection with? Check out the blood in front of it. There's a bloodstain from the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Maybe that's where she was hit, and then she stumbled over? I mean, you think it'd be blood drops. Maybe that's a, animation thing? Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to Monokuma file, she'd also vomited blood. I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? Again, poison? Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to stop vomiting blood? Not a chance.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I call it interesting. But it does make me wonder, the reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Huh. I've searched the most obvious clues in the room, and I think I'm going to have to leave the rest for next time. I'll talk to Hina and Byakuya then, and start exploring the school for more clues. Although, since it's a locked room mystery, maybe this is it? It's a quick investigation? I don't know. But we'll have to find out together in the next episode. So until then, please leave a comment below. Maybe what you think is going on if you haven't played the game already. And give a little like. Or subscribe if you're so inclined. Thank you very much and have a wonderful evening or morning or I don't know your life. I don't know what's going on. But I hope you have a wonderful whatever. Bye!